I bring in my color commentator, the assistant coach for the men's soccer team, Patrick Long. Patrick, it's been a long day for you. You just got back from Syracuse last night, a tough loss for you guys, but the women's team looks to bounce back. They're looking for their first goal since October 4th. This is a big-time match because currently Bucknell's in 6th place in the Patriot League standings. The Leopards, they're in 7th place. As we look at the standings right now, the top 6 teams make the Patriot League tournament.
Yeah, first off, thanks for having me. And this is going to be a big game. Everybody's sort of fighting for their playoff lives. And right now the battle between 6th and 7th should be a good one.
Bucknell's coming off back-to-back losses. The Bison do lead the all-time series with Lafayette, 17-6-1. Bucknell has won 10 straight games over Lafayette, so Ben Landis in his 10th year has never lost against Lafayette. Bucknell has the ball right now. We'll play 2 45-minute halves. Bucknell is in the white jerseys with blue numbers. They're going right to left on your monitor. The Leopards are in their maroon jerseys with white numbers and black trim. They're going left to right on your monitor. Dump down low. I think one of the keys, Pat, here early on is for Bucknell not to play down to their opponent. This is a Lafayette team that's only given up, that's only scored 3 goals in the.
Yeah, it's something they want to come out with a lot of energy, a lot of fire. Lafayette, like we mentioned earlier, is going to be fighting for their playoff lives, and they're not going to leave anything out there. They're going to really try to push. So it's going to be a big game in which the first few minutes there's going to be a lot of weathering of storms. Lafayette's going to try to pin Bucknell deep and vice versa.
The Bison have 4 captains. 2 of them are in the starting lineup. That's Lauren Dandy, the defensive player, and Courtney Nelson in the midfield. The 2 other captains, Devin Schulte and Dana Calderon, are on the bench. Let's focus in on the goaltenders as the ball is swiped near the midfield line and will trickle out of bounds. The goaltender for Bucknell will be Jessie Ashworth, the junior out of Richmond, Virginia. This will be her 14th start of the season. And the goaltender for Lafayette will be Daniel Cedillo. Kind of surprised they did not go with Kelly O'Brien, the reigning Patriot League Rookie of the Week, but we could see her a little bit later on.
We could, yeah. They have been switching it up a little bit in net, and maybe it's just a game in which their coach thinks that it's better suited to go with this keeper rather than the other. But yeah, we'll see what happens as the game unfolds.
Drifting out in the middle of the field right now. You mentioned it, time of possession will be key. Floating it down low inside is Kelsey Witt. Stolen away in the center. And here comes Lafayette looking to clear something out.
Yeah, it seems that Lafayette's looking to play like almost 4 at the back, 2 defensive midfielders, 3 across the attacking midfield, and then they have a number 3 up top as their target forward. And she's a senior up top, a lot of experience. So they're kind of in a central formation in which Bucknell will probably be looking to exploit the flanks.
Daniel Cedillo, the lefty keeper for the Leopards, just cleared it out near the midfield circle. Bucknell looking to draw up a play here. The Bison, they're guided by 10th-year head coach Ben Landis, 91, 84, and 11 overall in his 10 years at the helm at Bucknell. He won the 2005 Patriot League title. Cross in the middle. Good save right there by Daniel Cedillo with her right hand, and she's a southpaw. That was a good look by Kendall Ham, the freshman.
Yeah, a really good cross. Like I mentioned, getting in the flanks. If Lafayette is going to play central, Bucknell will look to exploit the flanks. A great cross in, and as you saw on the monitor, a good shot and a good save.
Kendall just ran out of space in the tough angle, but a great attempt to at least get a good shot on goal. Kendall leads the team in shots, goals, and points, and she's only a freshman, so I can't imagine how good she's going to be by her senior year.
Yeah, she's had a great freshman year. She plays with a lot of confidence. She's good with both feet as she turns and looks to run at defenders from her left wing position.
And she did not begin the year as a starter. It was Daniel Pickerley. But Coach Landis has rewarded the Frosh with a starting slot.
Yeah, and deservingly so. Kendall's done a good job. Daniel Piccarelli is also. It's been a nice combination. It's just a matter of what Coach Landis feels at the time can get the most out of this left wing.
Cleared out by Kelsey Witt. Here's Lauren Dandy, the captain. Dump it out to Madison Luce. Luce is a very active midfielder. Lafayette hasn't really gotten much offensively as we're 5 minutes into this game. This is a Leopards team that's got it by ninth-year head coach Mick Stratum, 42, 96, and 16. That's his all-time record. He's 0-8 against Bucknell, looking to get the monkey off his back. Bison fans have other thoughts.
Yeah, that's a tough stat for Coach Landis to have the superior hand against the Leopard, but on the other side of things, yeah, you just never know. Those are tough stats to throw out there, and we'll see how what happens.
And you see that happen in a variety of different sports as Bucknell's bringing it up here. Looks like they have numbers. Cross dump down low, and may have been offsides. I believe we do.
It was a good run from Cassie Denger. The Lafayette line stepped a little bit early and caused Cassie to run offside.
Is that just about getting over anxious right there, Ben? Offsides? Is that what it's kind of a product of?
Yeah, a little bit. Lafayette does play a high line. They look to really step, and because of that, there's going to be a lot of space behind their defense. It's a matter of the timing of the midfielder getting on the same page with the player making the run.
You're watching Bucknell Women's Soccer on Bison Vision, powered by the Patriot League Network and sponsored by NBA 2K15. I am Justin Antweil. Great to be alongside assistant coach for the Bucknell men's soccer team, Patrick Long. Outstanding production crew led by Terry Berg. Great to have Scott McVicker, Skyler, Kyler, Doug, all along the way as well. Turned out to be a beautiful night here, Patrick. It was raining earlier this morning, but it cleared up for these ladies.
Yeah, it's a home stadium is a beautiful facility, and whether it's raining or not, the fans underneath the awnings are always protected, but it is a nice fall October evening.
And it is a bit chilly. You see the bench players in their heavy jackets. I don't think we should see as much cramping now because the weather's not as hot, which is good.
Yeah, at this point in the season, you'd expect all the fitness levels.
Here's Lafayette with a shot. Great save right there by Jessie Ashworth, ranging to her right. Phenomenal save, her 51st of the year.
Yeah, good save from Jessie. Lauren Dandy and Hannah Bonato got caught a little bit, and the Lafayette players just got in between them. Dangerous situation, but a good save from Ashworth.
Ashworth used her 5'4" frame to stab that ball to her right. Great agility and athleticism displayed by her, and that's one of those things where you don't have a lot of reaction time. That ball was hit right in front of her.
Yeah, she did a good job and just anticipated where the forward was going to go with the shot, and she made a good save.
That was Jacqueline Giordano on the shot attempt. Giordano, one of the two co-captains on Lafayette. So that was Lafayette's best chance to cash in. We're scoreless here. Just over 37 minutes left in the first half, running clock. Here at Emmett Field at home stadium. Cross down in the middle, but nobody's there. Scooping it up will be Daniel Cedillo. Couple dribbles. Now you see a light mist right now.
Yeah, and going back to what you mentioned, Justin, about cramping and fitness and things like that, at this point in the year, coaches definitely expect their players to be in the best shape. The games happen quickly, and it's something that it's more about recovery and making sure that after a 90-minute game, or even if a game goes to overtime, that players are looking after their bodies and they're able to get back on the training ground and then prepare for the next game, which is typically just a few days later.
It'll be a free kick on the far end. Doing the honors will be Samantha Pozak, the junior from Avon Lake, Ohio. International Affairs major, and she also minoring in Film and Media Studies. Crosses this one in the middle, headed away. Clear some space. Shot down low, deflected wide. So a fortuitous bounce for Bucknell as the ball bounced away from the keeper, Ashworth.
Yeah, couldn't tell if it was a deflection off a Bucknell player or if one of the Lafayette players got their foot to it, and it looked like it was off the Lafayette player as it resulted in a goal kick.
And don't expect Lafayette to get many corner kicks throughout this contest. They have 46 corner kicks on the season. You juxtapose that to Bucknell. Bucknell has 90. Lafayette does a good job of getting back on defense. Sliding across the middle. Are corner kicks just kind of a byproduct of getting lucky, or is there kind of a specialty to draw corners and coax corners?
Yeah, a lot of it depends on the system as Bucknell looks to attack here. As we mentioned earlier, Bucknell is the team that does like to spread it out. Is starting this game, they have Kendall Ham wide left and Cassie Danger wide right. So because of that width, there's going to be a lot of isolation, getting end line, looking to get crosses in, ultimately resulting in corners. On the flip side, Justin, Lafayette has one target forward. A lot of their play is centralized, so there aren't as many opportunities for corners to possibly happen.
Here's a look at this key Jesse Ashworth save to keep the game scoreless with just about 10 minutes to go. She guessed right.